I'm Maria, and this is my channel, Maria's Tarot's Journey with me. Come along, collective, and take this journey with me. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in this world at this beautiful time on this planet. Spirit of the Most High and Divine that resides within me, I ask that you provide me with the truth, wisdom, clarity, and understanding. It is only through the collective consciousness that I pray for all those in need of peace and serenity. Guide me, Holy Divine. Protect me, Archangels, as I read into the tarot on behalf of the collective, so that they may transmute their energies to serve them throughout their days to move forward for their greatest and their highest good of all. I thank you in advance, Spirit, for any and all messages that will be received. Karmically divine, and so it shall be. Let's get it, collective. You ready? What do you guys need to hear? Serve you just for today. Drop me a comment. Let me know your check-in word for today, Monday morning. Welcome. Hope all is well. How you guys feeling? Hope your weekend was a blast. If not, it'll get greater later. Just hold on, y'all. But in the meantime, we're going to take a look at the daily energies and see what the message is for someone in the collective to hear in order to better serve them throughout their days. You feel me, collective? Where you guys from? Introduce yourself. I'm Maria, and I'm from New York City, Bronx to be exact. Hope all is well. Give it a few seconds. Another minute, and we'll begin. Other than that, just soak in the meditation music, clear your mind, clear your thoughts, and be ready to receive. Let's go ahead and get you an oracle message, guys, for today's energy. See what your invitation from Spirit is, what your alignment task may possibly be. Remember, this is a general overall daily energy read. Take the messages as they apply to you according to how your spirit resonates to what comes forward. Other than that, if it don't apply, let it fly, put it to the shelf for a little date, come back at another time. You never know when Spirit wants to work through you and give you a message to pass on the hope. So with that, let's get it. Show me what I need to know. This is the Divine Energy Oracle that we're working with this morning. So, one more shuffle. Let's go ahead, cut the deck, get it popping. Your energy oracle today is about grief and loss. Grieve your losses, collective. We're going to go ahead and read the definition from the book, but you can also interpret grieve your losses however it applies to your daily life. Is there something that you need to grieve in this particular moment? Because nothing is never truly lost. It's simply expanded for revisal. Hold on, y'all. I need to go to the front and find out what page it's on. Okay, here we go. Page 93. Grieve your losses. Collective, are you grieving over losses? Are you looking backwards, trying to get past the past? Do you fear your chances for happiness won't come again? With life comes losses and endings. It's important to accept this, not to dwell indefinitely. Learn from your losses so that you don't repeat the mistakes that got you here. Then let it go. You are never trapped and always free to create anew. Your divine energy is calling you to grieve your losses and learn from your mistakes fully so that you can improve upon your creative efforts and attract what your heart truly seeks in life. Then allow yourself to be reborn. Your divine invitation, collective, give yourself enough time to fully express sorrow for your losses and find acceptance and forgiveness for your errors in judgment. Feel all your feelings, including anger, despair, depression, and then move on. New life is ahead. Permanent mourning creates permanent loss. The future has many gifts awaiting. Be open and curious and go discover them, collective. Grieve your losses. There's something inside of you that feels broken and irredeemable. Spirit is saying, shatter that illusion. In this very moment, begin to grieve your losses and accept what was. And you'll give expansion to faith in what will become. Divine Energy Oracle. Let's move on to the tarot. Got the Knight of Swords that popped out. Swords represent our thought and our thinking process. Collectively, what is going on that you need to move towards to swiftly and fast and cut through it with the truth. Knight of Swords is asking you, is there something that you need to grieve your losses in pertaining towards getting to the exact nature of what's causing you to feel as if you lost something? Death in the reverse is indicating to me that some of you in the collective, at the end of the day, due to the fact that your energy is in a position where you're grieving losses, you're refusing to change dynamically from within. Death is not a literal death. It's the death of the inside of your spiritual awakening, guys. Healing, temperance is followed through death and transformation in the reverse. Despite the reluctancy of some, many are called and few are chosen. And those that choose to take the path of healing ultimately get to the truth with the Knight of Swords energy, and are able, just for today, with the Four of Wands, to lay a new foundation of strength, victory, and hope and perseverance from within. However, the challenge for today is the Death card in the reverse. What are you not seeing, collective, that's preventing you from moving on and moving forward? Justice is clarifying the Death in the reverse. So with Death in the reverse clarified with justice in the upright, the universe is speaking. Spirit is letting you know that sometimes when you hold on tightly for control of certain situations in your life, you do not invite the healing process to begin. You must cut through the nitty gritty of all the pain, misery, and suffering that you feel unjustified on, and understand and hold on and know that you can't walk on a faulty foundation. It's time to rebuild from the bottom up just for today. It's a new start, a new day, a beginning of a new week. What is it inside of you that you choose not to see in order to transform and rejuvenate your spirit and your soul along with your mind? Knight of Wands. It's time to take action. The healing process must begin with temperance being clarified with the Knight of Wands, because you already have your mental thinking capacity in full throttle. Knight of Swords came on deck to let y'all know whatever you have feeling as if you're grieving and lost right now in this very moment. Understand the universe works in mysterious ways, and sometimes when we ask the question why not us? Five of Wands clarified that Knight of Swords. Some of you will take the approach with the five of Wands to initially be in competition, but this is not a rat race, collective. This is simply an understanding and an endurance to restore your spirit back to sanity. For some of you out there that may be feeling heartbroken, lost, confused, not knowing which steps to take. At the end of the day, spiritually, the universe is going to reveal to you the truth about why grief and loss has come to pass in many of you guys' life. Because sometimes when we are the empress and we're sitting on our own thrones of beauty and eloquence and grace, we cannot simply see it because of the fact that we are allowing death and change to be prevented due to the fear of the unknown and not knowing whether justice will prevail. Hold on, y'all. Spirit wants you to know one thing when it comes to this Four of Wands. You got the mind, body, and spirit working with you. And the universe is that fourth wand to seal the deal and put it all together. To bring into fruition what it is that you are truly desiring without the need for speed, without the need to have to compete for anyone's time, love, attention, or affection. It's about getting right with you, collective. What are you grieving? What have you lost in your life just for today? Spirit needs you to embody the Knight of Swords energy and start asking questions on the who's, the what's, the where's, and the how's, not the why's. Because when you incorporate all these energetic energies together as a whole, it'll lead you to your true essence, the Empress. You can give birth in desecrated ground, but you must believe in yourself at the end of the day in order for anything to occur and take place. Four Wands, new beginnings, new starts, rebuilding from the bottom up, allowing justice to take its place just for today, allowing the Knight of Wands to come in fast and swift and get the job done in order for healing to occur. You got to find that balance from within, collective. You got to understand that as long as you continue to compromise your freedom, your sanity, your peace of mind with this Five of Wands energy, you will not be able to answer the toughest questions of all. Who are you? Justice. Justice is what we all seek and desire. But with change being in the reverse, there's some reluctancy in some. Because the fear of the unknown is one of the worstest diseases a human being can ever possess. But if you can get past that hurdle and fight through the pressures that we place upon ourselves, all will be well. Let's close out this message with some angels and ancestors. Angels and ancestors. Oracle. Final message. Collective. Karmically, divinely, all preposition. Become the hunter. Track down your fears and make your desires become a reality. The hunter, the empress. What lies beneath the surface within you that you refuse to see and allow justice to cut through in order to free you from your own disservice? Just for today, collective. The hunter. And the bottom of the deck, we have the White Witch. The White Witch. Be the light. Many of us have lived in darkness most of our lives. We're afraid to open our eyes to the truth and the reality of our own disparities that we created within our own selves that have ultimately seeped out and created a hell around us. But Spirit is reminding you, you are the light. Become the light. But first you got to understand what being a hunter is. Because the Empress is beautiful, loving, caring, and eloquent in all her desires. Thank you, Spirit. The Hunter on page 44, y'all. 44 is a divinely guided number as well. That's Spirit speaking. Double your money for your troubles. The message. Track down all of your fearful thoughts and feelings. And when you find them, you will find your desires too. Track down, be inquisitive, ask questions, slice and dice through anything that no longer is serving you just for today with the Knight of Swords energy, because once you do that, you'll get to the exact nature and cause as to what it is your true desire is and where you want to be. Not where you used to be, but where you're headed. With your desires, passion, and enthusiasm with the Knight of Wands, then the healing process can begin, y'all. Become the hunter. The hunter card is based on my favorite Celtic god, Cronus. He is the stag god of the wild and represents both the hunted and the hunter. Similarly, the hunter helps you connect with an energy of both fearful and fearless. Can't have one without the other, y'all. Your fears are the only things that are standing in between you and what you desire to do at this time. So you have to come face to face with them, as the hunter does with the wild animals, and go beyond them. Instead of being hunted down by your fears or other feelings that you have buried, grieve your losses, collective. You are not here to cower away or live in the shadows. You are here to realize your fullest potential. The Empress, baby. Empress mode. When this card arises, there could be an opportunity to face an aspect of your past or bring closure to a situation that has been haunting you. If you are a man or identify as a male, this card represents your masculinity and an opportunity to know yourself more deeply. If you are a female or identify as a female, this card represents your capacity to be strong and powerful and overcome your limitations. The hunter and the hunted, alongside the empress, which represents the huntress. What are you willing to do to free yourself from the bondages of your past in order to allow justice to be served in your favor? Because justice is in the upright, clarifying the death card, which is death and transformation from within. It begins and it ends with you, collective. However, in the reverse, some of you are stagnated to this process, but that's okay because there's certain grievances and losses that you still have to acknowledge and accept in order to move forward and stop competing with them Five of Wands energy in order to free yourself from your own self-imposed bondage. The White Witch. Be the light. Collective, the White Witch. Be the light. It's time to take the higher road and choose the light. Remove yourself from lower energy experiences. The White Witch card represents the maiden aspect of the triple goddess of the paganism and the modern Wicca. The maiden is a gentle, innocent, and pure aspect of the goddess, a loving soul who wants nothing but the best for the whole earth. Here, she is joined by a horned owl, showing that she is willing to respect those with more wisdom and experience than she has. But she is also willing to trust what she feels to be right within. With this card, you are being reminded of the goodness within. Empress mode, baby. No matter what is happening to you or around you, you have a choice. Choose not to be pulled into drama, bickering, or energies that are just going to limit your joy. Well, I told you about them Five of Wands. Conflict, chaos, confusion, fighting, bickering, belittling one another, let alone yourself, Five of Wands, having to compete in order to be on top. Spirit, help me. If you are surrounded by people who are hostile towards you or someone else, or you are in a negative situation, perhaps in your workplace, you are being invited to be the light. You are an incredible person and who can really bring light. So how can you change this energy? How can you redirect the conversation to love? How can you protect yourself? How can you help the person that is being picked on? Or are you the one who is guilty of causing drama? Just understand one thing. If so, justice is about to play out. You'll know the answers. Know also that you are being encouraged to shine the light where you were born to share. And that's your experience, your strength, and your hope, collective. In irrespects towards the light that shines within you. Do not be afraid to be the hunter and the hunted. Because once you do, you'll see your true potential and you have the ability and the perseverance to get through any losses or grievances that you are experiencing in your life at this particular time in order to balance out the scales with the temperance card, to be patient, kind, and loving and caring with yourself and allow justice to take fold 10 times over, therefore transmuting death back into the upright. So you can see your true potential never left your side because the Empress is here to help you recognize. Will there be losses? Absolutely. Will there be pain and heartache? Absolutely, collective. It's part of being a human being and going through certain experiences in life. But at the end of the day, if you can cross that threshold and find out who you truly are, all will be well. I'm Maria, and this has been your daily message. Peace, love, and walk in grace, y'all. Later. Hello?
Hi, Maria.
What's up? Good morning. I
Good
was
morning.
um I was finishing up a video. I finished now. Okay.